Good morning and welcome to Carnation Crafts. It's that time again when we bring you the latest edition from Clean and Simple. And wow, is it a wower for you. If you've already started collecting yours, you know that this one, the Fond Florals, is going to go beautifully well with all the others. But do not worry. If this is your first starting place with this is going to work for you. We have got the previous ones on offer on the website as well if you want to have a look. But honestly, the last two, so do have a look. But you imagine these now all lined up on your shelves. You can see what colours are in them and how it's going to work for you. But let's do the grand unveiling and show you what's in this month's one. Now, Clean and Simple, as you know, comes in an amazing folder and an amazing file to give you all that detail and that design. It's all in there in case, beautifully done for you, so you know exactly what shape you're going to be using and the colourways that you're going to be using as well. So let's unbox it. Even the back, you've got that fantastic clasp that holds everything together, so you're not going to lose anything. Now look at this. It's like an expensive box of chocolates, but at an affordable price for you then to be able to look at and for you to be able to use. All the dies, if you've never seen the Clean and Simple range before, are all pre-sized. So everything, the matting and layering, the details, the layers, are going to work for you. So just bear in mind with this new collection we've got for you, it's based around circles, but we've also brought in the hearts this time too to make sure then it carries you through for anniversaries, for weddings. But do remember as well, this is a business in a box. You have actually got everything here you can make and sell, but everything is here. Plus as well, it's a nice taster box as well, especially if you're wanting to try die cutting or you're wanting to try rubber stamping, you have it all. Now you're going to get your mainframe dies here. So you've got 3 of those in your 3 mats and layers. I'm going to be showing you throughout this hour and the later hour how to make different shaped cards with them. Then you've got your circle, and again, because it's got this special corner, you know every time that's going to be sized in the right place. And then you have got these fantastic, beautiful dies to mat and layer. You have got your floral dies, and there is coordinating artwork as well for you to download for free that will coordinate with this, and again to match all the colours. Then you've got your extra plate in here, which again will sit over the top of that one, but it's got an embossed detail. But use it on its own, use it together, you have it all. But again, it's that power of having something like this at your fingertips to go to. It doesn't matter what colours you do this in, this is going to work. Then moving across, you've then got your fantastic cardstock in here as well. You will be getting 5 sheets, 350 GSM of the coloured cardstock. And then you're getting the natural cardstock in here, which is a very, very soft, natural vanilla shade. It's a beautiful colour. 250 GSM, you're going to get 10 sheets of that in there as well. Then you're getting your foam tape in here. Nice large roll of foam tape to give you elevation and height when you're making your cards. This is 2 millimetres, and you get 5 metres on each roll. You're also getting your foam pads. You've got 10 millimetres and 5 millimetres. So you've even got the teeny tiny ones and up to the square ones. Easy peel as well. You get a sheet each of those. But bear in mind, if you are a follower and loving this like I am now for your collections, please head over to the website. Everything is on there for you to look at. So if you're wanting, oh, I need a bit more foam pads, pop this in your basket as well. So we have got all those fantastic products in there. It's in the Clean and Simple range, so just click on that one, but it's also in your essentials as well on the website, so don't be frightened to have a look. But look at that, £2.99 for 5 metres of foam tape. That is incredible. So it's all available on there for you. Remember, you've got the pocket at the front, everything sits in. So if you're going to a class or you're going to your friends, you might have a couple of friends now. One might have brought the first kit, you might have brought the second, somebody else has brought the third. You can all intermix these as well. But also remember, once your dies, after a while you've been using them, and obviously you're using your foam pads, the dies will sit in the pocket as well. So you've got that extra, storage in there too. Cardstock's protected in the back, so that's beautiful. Then you've got your pattern stamps. So if you've never tried stamping before, backgrounds can be made with this, soft effects. But again, you could just have a card and make a tiled effect with those too. You've also got your sentiments. These are all self-cling. You can use them on a stamp positioner, on an acrylic block. Everything is in there for you. And as you know, we always get very, very busy for the new launch of the Clean and Simple, and especially today. 30% of the stock of this one has already gone. We've literally been on 6 minutes and 30% of the stock has already gone. Bear in mind your item number and your price is on the screen. It's $44.99 if you're wanting to get this one to add to your collection. It's 240109. And again, remember, it is downloadable free artwork that the team have done for then you to print out, to put your die cuts over the top to be able to use those as well. But as you know, we always like to give you a little bit more. We've also got as well extra cardstock on the show. We've also got the floral. This is your natural collection. This is that fantastic high quality cardstock. It's 350 GSM and we've got a pack of 20 of these as well. And I know a lot of you are popping these in your baskets as well, because when you've had the luxury of nice cardstock, that's what elevates your cards, and especially with Clean and Simple, you want that perfect colour match. But even with these cards, you could do them in black and white, you could do them in black and cream, you can do it whatever colour you want, but now you have got that stylised look with this one. $14.99 if you're wanting to get the cardstock as well, pop that in your basket. 24011110 for those as well. Now, let's take a closer look at the boards, because this is where you get to see a little bit more of the detail. Now, what a wower these are. Now, look at this. So, using the two different cardstocks in the kit, we've used the white and we've used the beautiful natural shade. Now, if I tilt that up, you'll be able to see that embossing detail a little bit more. Because the lights are so bright in here, sometimes you can't always pick that up, but I wanted to show you. Now, look how these have been specially designed. Now, anybody trying to do mats and layers to get that beautiful finish of that frame in there, that is a job and a half. Even if you've been crafting years, you've only got to be out by a couple of mils when you put it in your die cutting machine. This then is the perfect set and scale to be able to give you that beautiful detail. You can see with these how different they both look. You've got different elements that you can add onto the card. You've got those fabulous hearts as well, all in different sizes. Even the smallest one, if you put a little bit of acetate behind this, you can put little tiny hearts in like a shaker card. So do remember, this is your foundation with the Clean and Simple, but you can take it to whatever level you want, and especially with this incredible range. You've got your pre-coloured images, so you've got your beautiful detail on these. Then you've got the layerability of the decoupage, but sometimes you might just want to use a little tiny one, or on the hearts you might want a smaller flower. So everything has been specially sized, so nothing looks oversized. This is how fantastic these kits are, and this is why these have been so popular. Yes, it's the third one in the collection now that we are bringing to you, and honestly, that shows how fabulous they are. Now, these are your stamps, and again, when I bring this back in, you will notice all the stamps are pre-sized to fit in or to work with the sizing of the card. Because how many times as well have you looked at stamps and they're just too big or too small? These are just the right size. You're my favourite person, forever and always, sending you love, best wishes, I love you, hugs and kisses, lots of love. Happy Valentine's Day, because that's not far away. Do remember to get your cards ready. All you need is love to someone special. And then this one's got little, it looks like dots, but it's actually little tiny hearts. And then you've got this beautiful, as always, they do a fantastic like filigree kind of style that you've got with your stamps. So utilize those and get full potential with those too. But honestly, having kits like this has been such a game changer in the world of crafting. And you can see then, you can bring in and use just elements that you've already got from Carnation Crafts. Look at that. You're my favourite person. Oh, some bunny loves you. How cute are these? But again, you've got all that style. You've got all that design that you can use. Look at the stamped element there. Just using that heart on there. Bringing in your little characters with a few little hearts, sending you love. But this is how phenomenal these are. Now, yes, you can make and sell with these. These could literally be your new business in a box. You could have a look at some of these as well. But you can see these have got different characters on. I think that one's the Essence of Glamour. So a lot of you might have these collections. You know, full sale. Look at that for a man's card as well. How beautiful is that? But also we've got hand delivered, and the crew, look at these. But you can imagine, let your potential run free. The designer factory is done for you. The matting and layering, if you always struggle and you think my cards just don't hit the spot, they're not giving you that direction, they're not giving you that professionalism you're looking for, you will now have this with a fantastic, clean and simple collection. And that one's centre of attention. I think I did one of the shows with that one. It was like a wedding collection. It's stunning, but look how it comes to life. So you might have little bits left over. Get them out the box and start using them. But look at this. Look how amazing it can look if you rub a stamp with a stamp around the edge and then you ink in the embossed detail and then cover it with the flowers. There is so many different possibilities to this. Plus as well, like I say, I'm going to be showing you if you want to make a bigger card as well. Still using the elements from this to do my matting and layering. But again, it gives you that professionalism and makes it look incredible. So hopefully that has now given you your inspiration. But don't forget, already 30% of the stock has gone. We are so busy. Miss Tasman, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Miss Tasman's with me this morning. Thank God.
We've got a lot of people saying hello.
Oh, have we? Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all well and you're all nice and warm because it's very cold out there this morning. I had to drive in and it was very cold.
So
who've we got with us?
Over on YouTube, we've got Debbie, who says good morning. Sheila.
Fabulous.
Joanne says she ordered it last night.
Well done, Joanne. Best thing to do.
Sheila's got a question.
Okay, Sheila.
What ink do you use when stamping, please?
Okay, now, if you are just wanting to stamp, if you've got any distress inks or anything like that, or even if you've got a permanent ink, obviously if you're going to be doing watercolouring, you are going to need a permanent one. But if you're brand new, I would say to you, just get a set of ordinary ink pads and you'll be absolutely fine. Practice on a bit of copier paper first to get your alignment and to work out the pressure that you need for your stamp. But after that, you will be away with that. So really, really easy for you to get those. Yes, Miss Tasman.
And then over on Facebook, we've got Amanda who said she ordered it last night.
Well done.
Gorgeous. Suzanne Page. Hello, Suzanne. She's on the naughty step.
I want to know how many people, this is perhaps the third collection that you've got, or if this is your first collection, let us know. We'd like to know.
Linda says she's just tuning in.
Hiya.
Just finished buying. Fran says morning.
Morning.
Beth says morning. Sharon Curtis is in the house.
Hi, Sharon. Good morning.
And Rosalind said hello. I hope I've pronounced this right. Olwyn has said that she's scared her debit card because she's ordered it. And Alison says good morning. She says she's very pleased that we are now selling the extra foam.
Good. It is. I said that. That is a definite. You need that because the foam's really, really good. And especially with the sizing, it really does work. So think about getting that. It's $2.99 for 5 metres. It's a fantastic price.
Liz has said good morning. She
Hi,
ordered
Liz.
it last night. There's so many people. Michaela, Annie, Karen.
Wow.
They're all saying hello.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you so much. It means a lot, especially because obviously I'm not here all the time. So it's nice to just, you know, pop in and see you all and know that you're all there as well. But like I say, thank you for getting your clean and simple range. A lot of you are loving it, and the feedback that we have has been amazing because a lot of you are thinking and getting more confident now with your card layering as well. So again, phenomenal. Yes, Miss Taz.
So people have already responded to your question.
Oh, fabulous.
Gwen's on her third set.
Well done, Gwen.
Suzanne Page is on her third set.
Oh, wow.
Tim is and Linda.
So you've got them all ready to, when this one arrives, to be able to line up on your shelf. Can you imagine your portfolio when you've got them all as well? And there is more in the pipeline as well, just to put it out there because you know I'm Wheeler and I'm naughty. And I put it out there. But honestly, look at this. Look how fabulous this is. Storage wise, it's so easy. Even if you have them that way, you've got it all. But again, business in a box. You can just go to this, you can make a quick card, but it looks professional, and then you can add in your own creativity to bring in together whatever you want. $44.99. Remember that. 240109 for that one. Mrs. Taz.
And just to let everybody know, if they didn't get the second one, Proud Petals, that is also on $44.99.
Ooh, that's still on a cheeky little price as well. So pop over if you're thinking, shall I just show them quick? That was the pink one, wasn't it?
Yes, perfect.
Now, I love this one. Now, this one had a diamond in it. Still on offer on the website, but don't tell them. It's not a need-to-know basis for them. Now, look at this. Again, you get everything in the box. Oh, this is mine, so I've stuck it a little bit. But you get all your dies in there, and you can see that. Let's show you. Look, I'm just going to do it. You get your dies all inlaid in there. Then you've got, obviously, your tape. You've got your stamps and everything. But this one, you get that beautiful pink blush cardstock in there with the white. So you get full kit again, but different, obviously, artwork, different things in there. But it's a beautiful, beautiful kit in there too. Now, let's start making. Let's show you exactly what this does. Okay, so what I've done is taken one of the cardstocks and I've just made a small like A6 size card base. Okay, then with the dies I've got my mats and layers, so instantly I've got my 3 mats and layers. This one, you'll see when I was die cutting it, it embosses as well, so you get that lovely luxury feel when you've got those as well. And when you do die cut it, obviously this piece pops out, so you can use it on your card or you can use it separately or pop it back in, depends how you want to do it. Now I'm going to pop this onto the front, and like I say, very, very easy to do with this tape. Love this tape because it gives you the right amount of height to your projects as well. So I'm just going to stick this on here, but you can see how well the colours work together, and they really do give you that clean look, and that's what we want. We want clean cards that look a little bit more bespoke. They look a little bit more boutique, so you're really getting all that detail in the design, but having the pre-coloured artwork as well with these that you can download for free on carnationcrafts.co.uk. If you go to downloads on there as well, you can download it for free. So then you are getting the perfect ones then for you to take your dies out, and just to show you which is which, what you're going to do is take your dies out here, and these are for your florals. Can you see? So that cuts that out perfectly. So again, you've got that. So if you want to do the double-sided ones, you can. You've got that lovely effect in there too. So do have a cheeky look on the website. You could be downloading that now, ready for when your dies actually arrive, your kit, because honestly, very, very busy. Thank you, everybody. And thank you for your feedback and your comments as well, because obviously this is a new scope and we wanted to bring you something different. And like even me, I've been crafting for many years, but it's nice to have something that gives you that simplicity. And like I always say to you, white space is the new space. It's about having that clean, crisp look, and especially for this year too. Now you can see with this, we're going to start to layer this together. I'm going to use a little bit of pin flare glue on here as well. Now, what I've done with the flower, moulded it and shaped it already with my ball tool and my ball mat on already. So I'll put that into there. But I just want that so it looks like it's growing out of there too. And then you can see what I can do here is then just add a little bit at the top so it gives you even more. But sometimes I like to rotate it. So all the decoupagists out there, I do apologise, I like to make mine fuller. So what I'll do is actually rotate it so it gives it a fullness. Then you can see with all these beautiful cut lines on here, you've got that shape. So rather than shaping it down, I've shaped it up. So this is going to cup upwards. So it really does give you that dimension and shape off your card. But if you're doing things for christenings, weddings, you know, thank you cards, things like this, but everyday birthday cards, if you have a lot of birthday cards to make, these are the kits you want, because you can cut out all your mats and layers, have it all ready to go, and then just decorate. It's very, very simple to do, but yet stylish. Have a look on the website. There is the enamel dots and things like that if you're wanting to add even more gems and things like that. But to be honest, because this is so pure and simple, I don't think you need a lot. And I like it sometimes because then you can scale it back and it looks so beautiful. Now I'm just going to tip that up first so you can see the embossed line, but you can see the swirl gives you the ideal place to put your sentiment or your decoration, and then you've got that lovely fullness there. But hopefully that will show you, first of all, even if you're a newbie, you could get this kit today, order it, and then you will be up and making cards straight away. You've got that dimension, you've got that shape, but you can make and sell. There's not a lot of companies out there that also do that nowadays, so being able to fund your own next little kit, even if you charge £2 a card for something like this, it could be, like I say, for invitations or something like that. Cardstock is the most affordable way, but if you use luxury cardstock and dies that have been equated to match together perfectly to give you that perfect mat and layer, you can't go wrong. What more would you want from, obviously, Carnation Crafts is something as beautiful as this. Yes, Miss Tiztaz.
So many people are saying that this is the third collection that
Wow,
they've ordered.
well done. That's fun. That's phenomenal. Fantastic news. Thank you so much. Because obviously for me, I love the kits and I love the ethos of it and how it's been put together, and obviously alignment, because as you know, I don't measure. I'm not a measurer. It's all by eye. So to have something like this, to make it simple, this is something I use all the time. I even made Christmas cards with these kits this year and things like that, because it made it so easy and simple to put it together. So if you've never tried one before, I would honestly say to you, this could be your time. It might be your birthday in January or something like that, or somebody's thinking, what can I get them? Any crafter would love a box, because think of it a bit like, you know, like when you get them beauty subscription boxes that pop through the door, or somebody buys you something like that. And I love it when you get all the new little bits. This is what this is like, because obviously I don't see this till I have to prep with it. A little bit like you don't see it till today. So to get this through the door, wowzer. And bear in mind, the large size dies in here. You've got everything to mat and layer with these as well. You've even got the hearts, you've got extra elements, but this is, I'm gonna take mine off because I pulled the bits off mine. It doesn't matter now. Now look at this. I want to show you quickly how fabulous these are. Now, bear in mind, that's your first mat and layer, okay? That's your second mat and layer. So you've got a few mils with each one. Then, if you want to, you can bring this piece in. So you could have that there and cut that out. You could rotate it round and have another circle in this corner by flipping it. But also, remember, this one, obviously cut these separately, but I'm showing you how they would line up if it was cardstock. Look at that. Perfect. Every detail, every millimetre is done. Obviously, you're not going to run it all through like that, but I'm showing you how the layers come together. And to get that pinpointed detail, if you had to do it on your own and get the circle in the right place, it is a chore, and you're going to waste a lot of cardstock. Not with the Clean and Simple kits. This is going to give you precision, it's going to give you that detail, and it's going to give you the confidence. And sometimes that's all we need. But really, really beautiful to have this as well. And do remember, like I say, put acetate behind it. You can add vellum behind it. You could put dates behind it as well. But such a luxury kit to have. And like I say, I love mine because, again, I've got storage. It goes on my shelf. I'm very happy. I know where everything is. It's a grab and go kit, as we say, because with this one, the measuring has been done. You've got all the extra elements to cut out the florals. So you could even cut these out of mirror card, pattern paper, whatever you want. You've also then got your cardstock. Now this one's mine, so I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to get the proper one out because I'll get shouted at for showing you mine. Now, with this, you are getting your cardstock in here. You get 5 sheets of the coloured cardstock, and then you're going to get 10 sheets of the natural blush, which is that beautiful soft vanilla colour, which is absolutely glorious. You're going to get all your stamps in there as well, so you're going to get those. But you can see with this, you have got that natural look. So with this one, yeah, you get 10 sheets of the natural blush, sorry, and then you're going to get 5 sheets of the beautiful coloured cardstock at the back. Then you're going to get your rubber stamps, your sentiments in there, your pattern ones, and then your adhesive. 5 meters of your adhesive. Remember, it is available separately on the website if you want to stock up, and you've got those. Then you've got your 10 mil pads on there, and you've also got your 5 mil ones as well. So you've got everything. Buying this as a gift is phenomenal. And do remember, pop over to social media on Facebook and things like that. You'll be able to see even more of the finished examples and everything else. Yes, Miss Taz.
We do have a separate Facebook group for Clean and Simple specifically.
Oh, we do now. So have a look. Pure and Simple on Facebook. Sorry. Clean and Simple on Facebook. There is a separate group on there now. So if you want to look for inspiration, you want to look for details, we've got that. But can we do another demo, Miss Taz?
Just before you demo, Olwyn has just, Olwyn has said a really lovely message.
Oh, thank you,
Because I gave in, Dawn. After losing my mojo for over a year, Carnation has restored it.
Oh, wow. This is what I mean, because sometimes, I don't know about you, my eyesight's failing. I'm not very good at measuring, and I'll be honest with you, but having kits like this make you look like you've been crafting years. And also, you've got that confidence to know that the quality of the dies, the cut, and the quality of the cardstock, everything is there for you, even down to the stamps. So you haven't really got to think about it. It's done for you. Yes, Mr. Taz.
And then over on YouTube,
yes,
Sarah has said hello.
Hi,
Sheila
Sarah.
has said hello.
Hi, Sheila.
Joanne has said, this is my 3rd collection.
Wow.
I do buy the extra cardstock.
Fabulous. I would definitely say get the extra cardstock because you don't want to run out of it. It is a luxury cardstock. It's a really good weight. And also you can rubber stamp onto this. So if you are using the stamps from the collection, it's a multi-purpose cardstock. But like I say, This is a business in a box. This is one of them that you think, do you know what? Tonight I'm going to sit and cut loads of cards out, card blanks. And then if somebody says to you quickly, oh, I need a baby card, I need a wedding card, I need this, I need that. You have got all the components to make a quick, simple card. And also, just to let you know, these fit in standard size envelopes as well. So it's not like you've got a random shape card that you've got to find an envelope for. These will fit, I would say, your C6 size envelopes as well, so you won't have a problem at all with these. So honestly, let us know, and you know, share what you've made too on the social media groups, because we love to have a look what you've made as well. So really, really important to us. Now what I've done here, obviously I've cut all my layers out, okay. Now with this I wanted to make like a little easel card, okay. So what I've done is made a slightly larger card blank. And what I've done is scored it in half in the centre. So that creates like a little fold, can you see? And we're going to attach everything onto this bit. But also, because I've got my mats and layers from my Clean and Simple collection, I can mat and layer on the inside. So it looks just as beautiful and precise on the inside as it does on the outside. So again, saving time. Plus, how many times have you cut a piece of cardstock wrong? And then you've had to recut it because you've cut it just a little bit on the wonk, as I do sometimes. But with this, you're running it through your die cutting machine. It's precise, it's precious, and you know it's going to be right every single time. So just let me take this off. Bear with. Got my daft telly nails on today. I had them done and now I'm struggling with them. So let's take that off there. Let's pop this onto here. Again, I've added some foam pad tape in between just to give it a little height and dimension. It just gives that beautiful framage. But don't forget, we're using this for cards, but you imagine panels like this on a beautiful box or something like that. You can make panels on boxes, but also, just to let you know, obviously I've used all the layers here, so I've got my plain one, I've got that one. If you do panels like this on a box all the way around, you could put vellum behind it and then a battery operated tea light. So again, you can make a beautiful box with these. Please don't think it's just for cards. It's so not, believe you me. So I'm just going to use a little bit of our glue. This is available on the website as well. So I'm just using a little tiny bit of glue. And we're going to stick this onto the inside of the card. So we've got that there. So that can be drying while I put all my layers together. Again, I've cut the same two layers, but I've alternated the colours, so the colours are the different way round. I've cut my two different circles, and also to let you know, I'm going to do this with this one, show you. Obviously with this one, it also gives you that folded edge on there as well. So you know on your cards sometimes you want like a little cutout bit like that. You can fold it over if you want to, but that you can use it on its own or together. I'm going to hide that because obviously it's going underneath. But I wanted to show you there's lots of different ways you can manipulate it, you can shape it, you can use it. So please just run with it. This is what it's all about with these fantastic Clean and Simple collections that we're bringing to you. Now again, very, very busy. Just to let you know, if you are umming and ahhing, if you've never had one before, you need to be moving along with these quite quickly now. Yes, Miss Taz.
I can see in the comments the amount of people that are adding to their first two collections.
Oh, wow. So a lot of people, honestly, if you've not seen the collections before, go back and get the others because they're all different colourways. They're all different shapes and sizes as well. So it really will give you a different look with all of your projects. And you imagine the different cardstocks. A lot of you have invested in a lot of cardstock. It's sat on a shelf or it's in a box under the stairs or under a bed. Get your cardstocks out. Let's start making this happen. But all of these layers as well could be in pattern paper. So if you've got any USBs or anything like that from Carnation Crafts or downloads, these could be printed onto the cardstock and then cut them out.
Well, we do pattern paper in perfect papers now.
There we go. Oh, do we? That was something new I don't know about. You're keeping that one quiet from me, team. I'm just saying. So now you can see this is just going to sit onto this bit. So we've elongated it and made the card slightly bigger for you, okay? To show you that there is so many facets and dimension to using cards like this because they really has got so many different things. But the artwork is incredible that Nick and the team do to bring this together and make sure that everything is precise and perfect. So with this now, I'm just going to get a little bit of my little glue applicator because what I've done as well is I've cut one of the circles, but you'll see with this one, and it was deliberate, I've offset it slightly so it's wider that side because I want it to have a little bit more weight at the top than at the bottom. Okay, so again, you can play around with your designs. You can make it whatever you want. As I would say, you do you, boo. You know that. You can do whatever you want to do. And this kit will just, it will give you the confidence. Like that lovely lady who left that message. You know, we all lose as mojo sometimes, and we do lose that little bit of, oh, what shall I do today? Or if you're like me, you've made that many cards over the years, you've done probably every possible design out there. This will give you that inspiration to get back on board with it as well. And honestly, this could be your starting point today, just having one of the kits, but I do think you'll come back for more, and like a lot of people have done, the feedback has been incredible for these as well. I've got a little bit of the foam tape on the bottom, because I just need to lift this up slightly because this is going to be my stopper. So even using the bits from the kit, I now have a stopper that I can use to stop my card. So I'm going to sit that in there. That's on my foam pads, just letting the rest of it just dry. And again, I've got an extra little bit here that I'm going to put onto there as well. Just using your glue. You know, we're not using anything that you haven't already got in your, you know, your crafty stash. I know a lot of you got the glues and things like that. We're just building this together. Look at the stamps though, perfectly sized to work with this kit, which I love, because how many times have you had a fabulous card and you think, I really like that, and then something just doesn't fit? It could be the sentiment, it just could be the die cut shape you've used. Everything will come together for you now. So I'm just going to pop that just there while my glue's drying. And again, we're just going to layer this one up onto here. But look how grand and stylish this looks already. You've got that grandeur on there. You've got that detail. I'm going to drop that down slightly because I want that to look, you know, like when you go in the stately homes and you've got the ceilings with the fancy ceilings and the Artex. This is going to give you grandeur to your cards and really give you those different elements. The decoupage layers, like I say, all the artwork is available to download as well, so have a cheeky look for that on the website, and the downloads collections for free, and you've got that there as well. So then hopefully I can turn this round and show you. Look at that. That is using your collection, so it just shows, obviously my glue needs to dry a little bit, but you can then take this to whatever level you want. It's going to give you the platform, it's going to give you the format for then you to take it and just keep moving with it and doing something different with it. And you can see with this, it just comes together. For $44.99 today, normal price is $49.99. You are getting everything in there to make sure you have got the most phenomenal kit from Clean and Simple. Again, this is the launch day today. We've got a show later on at 12, and we'll be bringing you extra demos in that one too. But this is your chance, because normally, like I say, it's very busy as it is this morning again. So thank you for being with me. Now, let's have a little look. Should we do another demo? Can I do another one? Oh, I'll show you some finished samples. Let's do that. Let's mix it up. Let's show you some inspiration, because the design team do an amazing job, and I have to say a massive thank you to everybody, because they really do work real like lightning, bless them, to pull these together. Now, just to show you as well, look at the designs that you can make. Look at this one. And again, the cards have been made, so you've got an upright card using the hearts on the collection, and the hearts have actually been stamped with, they've been die cut and then stamped with the actual stamp that's in the collection as well. So you've got that as well. And this one is by one of the design team. Is it Janine? Is it Janine? You know I'm dyslexic.
Yeah, Janine.
Janine, I got it right. Whew, no pressure. This one's from Pam. Look at this, what Pam's done. How beautiful is that? Using elements from the kits to really make these sing. You're my favourite person. Just like I say, clean and simple is all you need for these ones. And you can see that's another one. Janine's just framed it with a few little pearls on that embossed detail. Can you see that? To really add those into there. You may have your little beautiful fairies that you've got. But look at this, always and forever, pampered poochers. Look at this. This one's by Sue. Look at that. And in the pink cardstock is from the last collection we were showing you as well. So again, mixing and matching the cardstocks. Look at this. All you need is love. How beautiful is that? Could be, you know, to put place settings, things like that. You can use those. You can make dimensional cards as well, like this one with a heart on it. I love you. Look at this. That's lovely. Lavinia. So we've got that one as well. So we've got a beautiful design on there. And then look at this one. This one's by Pam as well again. Thank you, design team. You do an incredible job. But you can tell they've had fun with them because there's always so many samples. And you know, if your design team are struggling with it, everybody else is. But no, never ever with the clean and simple ones. We have so many different ones that we can show you. Like I say, I've got all these here. I've got even more. Should we show a few more? A couple more. Look at this. So even more. This one is the garden ketchup. Look at those. He's not very happy, this little one.
That was me this morning with Carla.
Yeah, definitely. Hugs and kisses. You've got that there. And, oh, that one's upside down. I do apologise. Look at that. That's been added for Valentine's Day. That looks really fabulous. And then again, you've got those super cute little mice on there forever and always. And that's by our lovely Pam. Just keep digging. That's what it's all about as well. Now, let's do another little demonstration. I want to show you what else we can do with the phenomenal kit. Again, we're mixing up the style. I'm mixing up, showing you can make different shapes with it as well, because I know a lot of you like that extra inspiration. But as newbies, I know a lot of you will just cut and use it. But like I say, we like to take it up in different levels, in different sections of the show to show you you can do that. Okay, so what I've done here, again, I've taken a larger size card, I've scored in half. So instead of folding it in and making a step, we're going to have it as a fold back card. Okay, so just find your centre part, score in the centre. This is a 350 GSM white cardstock from Carnation Crafts I've used as well. And then I've cut my mats and layers. But this time what I did was I wanted to stamp through it, okay? So what I did was put little tiny dots with my pokey tool. I lined it first, put little tiny dots there, and then when I stamped, I knew that was where my stamp went, because otherwise trying to stamp through it, sometimes your stamping platforms and everything can't do it because you've got the ridge and you've got that bulk. It doesn't get flat enough. So if not, just make, or even do a thin pencil line, if you're unsure, very, very fine pencil line, and stamp it. And then that will give you that definition. So it's not always about stamping onto here or onto the bases. It's about using it differently. So this is how we're going to use this one. Now with this, what I am going to do is just put this on one side of the card. But there is so many different ways you can do this. Obviously, we like to show you as many as we can. And this really is a fabulous, fabulous kit. And a way to format your cards as well. Because some days you can think, oh, I don't know what I want to do. I want to make something. I'm not sure. Just do it as it is. But on another day, when you want that challenge, start thinking about, how can I do this? How can I make it look different? And like with this, hopefully, with me inspiring you to say, right, like today, we're putting it on a bigger card. We're using it on an easel card. It will then give you scope. And this then will become part of your portfolio for you to use for many, many years. Because just by changing the shape or the design, you know this will work really well with absolutely everything you have at home. Even if you've got other little faux flowers, you're using gems and everything, you can add that in. Now you will see with this one, I used 2 pieces with the matting and layering to give it a real, it gives it more structure on there. And then I've used the lighter colour on top with the embossing on there. So that really pulls that in. Then I've got some of the floral elements as well that we're going to add in to this one too. And this one, I'll be really honest, I don't know where I got this from, but it was out of one of the, it's definitely a Carnation Crafts one, but it was just like a little piece that I found, and I can't remember. Tasmin might know. She's got a feeling. Because it didn't have a name on it when I picked it out the box, and I've cut into it. So it was a little tiny piece, but I loved it. And I just thought, this is just what I need for this corner. So a lot of you will have little pieces, I know, in your stash you can use too. So don't be frightened to add those in. A little bit of the glue on there, your everyday glue, available on the website. So have a look for that as well. And then what we're going to do is take some of our pin flare. I'm going to add this. Again, we're still keeping it pure and simple. Like I say, the white space is the new space. This is bringing all the elements together that you could possibly need. Have you found it for me, Miss Taz?
I've actually done it myself.
Wow!
So it's part of the Floral Arrays die,
okay,
which is within the Above the Clouds collection.
Above the Clouds, yes. That's the one. So it is in that kit if you're wanting that little sprig to mix with this. But again, it just shows how well elements from your kits are going to mix with these as well, with the colours, with the designs and everything else. And I know a lot of you, I can't wait to go on that Facebook group and have a look, see what people have put in there as well, and their makes. I love to see what you're all making with it. And if you've got any ideas, shapes you'd like to see or anything like that, just, you know, send your comments in. We'd love to know what you'd like as well. But honestly, I've never seen a collection like this before that will actually give you as much detail as you have in this, because it really is beautiful to have that on there. And like I say, I am keeping this very, very simple and very beautiful. But like I say, if you wanted to, you could just add a few of the enamel dots, you know, that we have, because obviously the enamel dots and things like that, you could just put a few of these just down the side there. You could add a few of that. But, you know, with these cards, we're keeping it pure and simple. And again, if you're making and selling, you are only using cardstock and paper. So you'll actually find this then keeps it even more affordable for you to do your makes. We've got dimension, we've got shape on there, but it's clean and it's crisp. Sending you love, that could be, you know, sorry for your loss kind of thing. You could send it for that, you know, just sending you a little bit of love if you know, you don't want it to be too fussy. But obviously with this, the pure and simple gives it that style, elegance. It's like when you see wedding dresses and things like that, sometimes they've got that many bows and stuff on them. The cleanest, simplest line always looks sophisticated, and this is what that reminds me of as well. So that is another demonstration we've done for you. So let's put the lids on things. Now, what I want to do is just run through quickly again what you are going to get in this collection. Now, this is your Fond Florals, okay? So again, a beautiful collection, all packaged up beautifully. So you've got everything in there for you to take that out and about, put it in your trolley bags, but also keep on your shelf, because again, it says what it is on the side. You can see what colours are in it too. So it's a nice, easy one to have on there. And sometimes what I put on mine as well is I might write on it circles or squares or diamonds, so I know what shape it is as well, just so it makes it easier for me to find them. But look at this, all pre-sized and done for you. Matting and layering dies, yes, we've all seen them over the years, but not the one that Carnation Crafts do, because with these are millimetre increments to make sure that the apertures sit inside each other and they all align each and every time. You've even got the circles to put on the outside, or if you just want a larger circle to go on top, you can use that as well. You've got that embossed detail on there. You've got your dies that cut out the beautiful florals that you can download, these ones that you can download for free on Carnation Crafts website as well. You've even got the foliage in there, you've got the decoupage layers just in that side alone. But that is your card foundation right there. This is your business in a box. You've got everything here to make this work. You don't have to be formally trained. You don't need to have used a die cutting machine before. Just run these through with one of your friends, or if you watch a video or something. Die cutting is one of the easiest forms to get the most professional finish.
Can you die cut with a rolling pin?
No, you cannot. And your car tyres as well. No, you cannot. I'm going to get sassy now. I had one lady once, she says, I've had my husband out on the drive and he's been rolling over that for ages with his car. I went, what? Says, she phoned in customer services. Yeah, it won't work. I says, you need a die cutting machine. Just saying. So please use the correct things. Now these will fit through your A5 size die cutting machines as well. So do not worry. Obviously if you've got an A4 one, wow, your world's your oyster. It's going to be a lot quicker and easier to put those through. You are getting your cardstock in here as well. Just remember, you get 5 sheets of the beautiful coloured cardstock, and then you get 10 sheets of the natural shading. No, this is the natural, sorry. And then you get in the 5 sheets of the other cardstock as well. So you've got this beautiful GSMs, everything from 350 GSM and 250 GSM. So you've got a beautiful weight for your card blanks and bases. Die cuts like a dream. This is what I've used all the way through. Look, just to show you, this is mine. Oh, mine have fallen off now. I didn't put them in right. Look, this is my kit. Look, I've been cutting bits out. It die cuts amazingly well. It holds its form, holds its shape. So again, you've got all that detail. You are going to then get your rubber stamps in here. So you've got the two of the patterned ones to use on the background. One's got little hearts on and one's got that beautiful like fleur-de-lis style. Then you've got all your sentiments, which are so handy. Could be for the inside, could be for the outside of your card. Then you have got 5 meters of your 2mm tape on here as well. It's 2mm thick. Ideal for your matting and layering. And then you've got your foam pads. You've got 10mm and 5mm size there as well. So again, make it clean and simple. Available as extras on the website if you want to go and buy even more, because once you have this foam on a roll, it is easy. Pocket to keep everything in, but do remember once you start using your dies, and also as a little trick, because if you find that then after a while keep taking your dies off, they're falling off, a little bit of red liner tape, that will keep them on, or if not, put them in the pocket. The pocket is all sealed at the bottom, but this is a beautiful thing for you to now have in your possession as your card making go-to. But like I say, you could use it for box panels, you could use it for everything. You've got your QR code on there as well if you want to scan that with your tablets or your iPhones with your photo, and that will automatically take you to the range on the website as well. So we have got that. Do remember also we have got extra cardstock. That's $44.99 if you're wanting that one, $240,109. But if you are wanting more of the Fond Florals cardstock, this will be the one for you as well. You're getting 20 sheets of this one, 350 GSM, an amazing weight, and again a lovely super smooth cardstock for you to be able to stamp onto as well. So you've got all of those in there. For $240,1110, $14.99 for that one as well. So you have got that. Now, let's show you a few more finished examples that I've not shown you yet as well, because the design team do an amazing job. So I'm going to bring these in as well. Bear with. Okay, so look at this, the little mice. That is Carnation to a T. So that's the garden catch-up. Then we've got this one from Barbara. Thank you, Barbara. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that embossing detail, how fabulous that is. And then they've used the matte and layers, a couple of little pearls. The flowers have all just been slotted together to make it look like a bigger, you know, composition. You can do that. But look how different all these cards are. This is what I was saying to you about, you can swap the whole over, so you can make a double-sided one instead of a single-sided one as well. But look how beautiful these are. This could be a card for a daughter. That's from Vera. Thank you, Vera. That's beautiful. Now look at this one. This one's a Barbara card as well. Look at the little elephant. I love you. These are magical. Oh, we'd all like a bit of bling, wouldn't we? You can see this one. You've got the hearts on there, so it could be somebody's engagement party. That one's from Sue, so thank you, Sue, for that one. And look at this, the 2 little ducks in the puddle. That one's from Vera as well. But just adding in things that you've got already from Carnation Crafts. This now elevates your cards, gives you a different platform and a different style for you to have a look at as well. Let's show you quickly the 3 cards that I've made this hour, so you can have a little look at those and see how each one, using the same kit, all look so different in shape and design. And we're going to be doing different cards later on as well, but you can see how beautiful it is. The artwork, like I say, is free to download, so you haven't even got to colour if you don't want to. You can just die cut, pop these out, and you can see then your cards are going to look elevated. They're going to look exquisite. They're going to look expensive, and we all like a little bit of that. So when you're making and selling, which you can do with this, you have got an instant little, like we're all calling it, little side hustle. We all like that nowadays. So earning those extra pennies by making your cards, you can do so, but you're going to need the kit. This is clean and simple. Fond Florals card making kit. $44.99. It's normally $49.99, but today you're going to get that special price. But also have a look on the website if you're thinking, well, I like that. We have got the other 2 previous kits available on the website as well on offer, so have a little cheeky look at those as well. Now, we are going to be back at 12 o'clock, so make sure you tune in. We've got different demos, different things to show you, and get your comments in as well. We'd like to know that you're there with us. Thank you so much. We've had such a busy hour this morning. Me and Tasmin will be back at 12 o'clock. We'll see you then. Thanks. Bye-bye.